Hello, my name's Joey Dupps, and I'm going to talk to you today about something that in our wildlife that's affecting our U.S. waterways that you may not know about. Asian carps are a fast-growing, aggressive, and adaptable fish found in the U.S. Asian carp are outcompeting, overeating, and overpopulating other fish and their food in their habitats. Now they are on the verge of invading the Great Lakes. Asian carps are also a danger. They are a danger to boaters. This is stated on the National Wildlife Federation website. The carp jump out of the water because they're startled by the engine of the boats, and they can hit and collide into the boaters and causing them harm or injury or possible death. Asian carps were imported into the U.S. in the 1970s. They were imported because they originally intended to help filter water in fish farms. Because of flooding in those fish farms, the Asian carps were able to escape and then reproduce over and over again, spreading out into other waterways in the U.S. Now you ask, what are Asian carps? An Asian carp is a term used to describe a number of different carp species, such as silver carp, bighead carp, grass carp, or black carp. They are filter feeders. They can eat up to 20% of their body weight in plankton every day. This is stated on the National Park Service website. They can also grow up to 110 to 120 pounds in size, which is an extremely large fish. Now, what is another reason why carps are dangerous? Other than being dangerous for boaters, carps are also dangerous for fish and water ecosystems because they're beating out other fish for food, which would kill off those other species of native fish in certain habitats. They would not have enough food to eat or survive. That information I found on the Asian Carp Response in the Midwest website. The U.S. Division of Wildlife needs to not allow Asian carps to enter the Great Lakes. Asian carps are heading north, up the Mississippi River, towards the Great Lakes. In the Great Lakes, it's full of plankton. Plankton is one of the main things that carp and other fish need to eat and survive. Because the carps are eating the plankton, the other fish are dying off and not surviving. Now, once a carp is established in a new ecosystem, it is almost impossible to remove it from it. So therefore, if we allow the carp to go into the Great Lakes, there's no chance for us to remove it from the Great Lakes. In conclusion, I want to recap what I talked about. Asian carps are traveling towards the Great Lakes and overeating, overpopulating, and overcompeting other fish species along the way up the Mississippi River. They are dangerous to U.S. waterway ecosystems. They need to be stopped from going any farther. We, as a country, need to do whatever it takes to stop them from reaching the Great Lakes. As a country trying to preserve our wildlife and waterways, we need to be more careful about what we import into our country and think about the effects it has on our future and our future ecosystem. And another thing we need to do is we need to find a way to stop our current problem at hand with our Asian carp. Thank you very much for listening.